Hi, my name is Jeremy Gudorf, and for the last year, I've been selling Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Um, if there's one thing that I've taken from the whole ordeal, it's Harley-Davidson customers are very particular about the product and the experience that they get when they come into the local dealership to make a purchase. That's why Harley-Davidson Motor Company has created what's called the custom sales process. It's a process that allows the salesperson to create a tailor-made sales-oriented process towards the Harley-Davidson customer. The process first starts with connect. Basically, what that means is you're going to make your first impression. Remember, you only have one chance for your first impression. You're going to start to build rapport with the customer, kind of learn a little bit about them and ask them personal questions. And then you're going to move on in to the interview portion of your sales process. After that, you're going to move on in to understand. This is where you're going to find out what motivates the customer. You want to know what they like, what they want, what they really need out of the product. Basically, you're going to use those wants and needs, and you're going to create a specialized demonstration on the product to show them how the features and the attributes of the product will, in the end, benefit their wants and needs and desires. And from there, you're going to move on into the next step of the sales process, which is satisfy objections. In sales anywhere, you'll have objections, whether it's a price, a color, an option. It's just something that people don't like about the product you're selling. And to overcome these objections, you first need to acknowledge them, and then you need to bridge onto another subject. And you always want to bridge onto a subject that builds more value in the product you're selling to the customer. Say the customer doesn't like the color of the car you're trying to sell them. I'm not going to buy a white one. Well, Bob, if you look at the white one in all reality, it already has all the options that are going to benefit you more in the end. This is how you overcome those objections. You're satisfying the customer. And if you're clear in what you're doing and what you promise in this portion, it's going to make the rest of the sales process a lot easier and prevent any future confusion on you and the customer's side. From there, you move on into the trial close. According to Joe Verdi's training network, this is the 100-yard clothesline right here. And basically what you're doing is you're asking the customer questions that you know he's going to say yes, and you know he's going to sort of invest himself more into the product. Say, well, Bob, we know the white car's got everything you want in it, right? Well, yeah, Well, this price right here, that's pretty decent. In the fuel economy on this car, it's going to fit right into your work schedule, right, Bob? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm ready to go. Once you've got them to sort of commit over and over again, you're going to then ask for the sale. Well, Bob, what are we waiting for? Let's go on inside and let's sign some paperwork on this. From there, you're going to move on to the commitment portion. You're going to obtain a customer's commitment to buy the product. And basically, whether you have to negotiate price, come to a term, come to a monthly payment, or throw them a few bucks on the side, this is where you basically get their signature on a piece of dotted, on the bottom line, and they're going to drive out that night in the car. And you move from here into your delivery portion. You get the customer on whatever the product is. They're going home. They're feeling good. But you don't stop there. You move on to the next portion, which is maintain the relationship. When you're maintaining a relationship, it's important to keep a positive one with the customer. If they have a complaint about the car further on down the road, yeah, it's going to cost some money to overcome that, but in the end, you're satisfying the customer. They're going to come back to you, and they're going to buy another vehicle from you if you play your cards right. And repeat business is always going to be more profitable than first-time buyers and walk-in business. That is a small overview of what the custom sales process is. If you look at it, it really is just a way to organize sales teams and allow them to better serve their customers. You're going to see an increase in sales, and you're going to see an increase in customer service by using Harley-Davidson's custom sales process combined with some of the closing techniques used in Joe Verdi's training. That's all.